Hello, everyone. My name is Carlos Concheso, and I hope you're doing great and that you enjoyed this presentation that we put together for each of you. The fact that you're watching this video means that someone cares about you, trusts you, and thinks that you deserve access to this great financial opportunity. So make sure you thank them for it. For those who do not know me yet, I will tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Cuba. I've been living in South Florida for about 20 years, specifically Miami for the last three. My first job in US was driving an ice cream truck through the streets of West Palm Beach. Then I started working at a bank, counting coins all the way from the bottom and moved up all the way to vice president in that bank. I was also district manager at a human resources company. I currently own an accounting company. I am a father. I love traveling. As of this month, October 2020, I have been able to visit about 93 countries, 50 states. And if it wouldn't be because of COVID-19, I would be already over 100 countries. I hope you enjoy traveling also. Speaking of COVID-19, guys, the program that I will present to you tonight could help you and your loved ones a lot during these pandemic times. I know many people have lost their jobs, businesses have closed. Now more than ever, people understand the importance of a secondary income, especially if they can do it part-time from their cell phone anywhere around the world, okay? Before we get started into how this program works, let's go over our legal disclaimer. Okay, we are not the originator, creator, or owner of this gifting platform, guys. This presentation is for the sole purpose of sharing information that was shared with me. It's not my intention to convince anyone to participate. I am simply providing a platform for those who are interested, okay? So what is this program about? You're probably wondering, guys, this is a type of informal savings club arrangement between like-minded family and friends who we trust. They have been around for over 100 years. A lot of different cultures use it to generate income and essentially wealth for themselves and their loved ones, okay? I wish I knew about this before. I didn't know about it until this year, 2020, May. And one of my friends reached out to me and I was like, what is this about? How I never heard about it, So guys, pay attention. We're gonna cover a lot of information here, but the good thing is you can pause the video, rewind, take notes, okay? This particular gifting program consists of 5 different levels. Level 1, you gift $25. You have the earning potential of earning $200. Level 2, $100 gift, earning potential $800. It gets better. Level 3, 500, earning potential $4,000. Level 4, $1,000 gift, earning potential $8,000. Level 5, $3,000 gift, earning potential $24,000, guys. A lot of people do not make that in the entire year working full time. All amounts shown in this presentation are US dollars. There is one-time activation fee per user ID that needs to be paid with Bitcoin or ETH. If you don't have any of those at the moment, you can send $10 to your inviter and they will get you activated with one of their activation credits, okay? Everyone starts at level 1, but you can take different positions under different levels the same day you join the program or later if desired. You will only be able to invite others into the boards where you are active, okay? Guys, pay attention. We're gonna cover a lot of information here. Our online platform, we use your eternalseed.com online platform. Their mission is to provide a home for like-minded individuals to work together to practice the universal laws of giving and receiving and to offer an activity where everyone can be happy and successful. Your eternalseed.com provides us with a complete virtual office, checks and balances through online controls, ensuring gifts are received. Easy access to members' information for communication purposes, amazing wealth creation potential. You will follow your inviter through each level, and your invitees will follow you. making this a real team effort. Their automated system tracks your movement every step in real time. The only fee that we need to pay to your eternalseed.com is the one-time $10 activation per user ID, which is basically a donation to the admin team that put this great website together. Okay. What else? Let's see. Is this program legal? How is this different from a pyramid or a Ponzi scheme? You know, a lot of people ask that, and yes, it is legal. And this is why it's different from a pyramid or a Ponzi scheme. This is not a company or a business, guys. This is a group of friends and family we got together. There is now one holder of money. You never have to send the money to the same person all the time. You'll find out how that works. Gift exchange only happen between the gifter and the receiver of the gift. No one person gets any more money than the next. So there's no one here making a commission if you join or anything like that. We'll make the same amount of money. The only way you can make more money is if you take more positions, okay? We only need to invite two. Okay, we're not selling any services or goods. So understand, guys, this is not network marketing. I don't have anything against network marketing, but you don't have to be selling any services or products here. We only need to invite two people into the program once, and that's it. There is no obligation to keep inviting people or sell memberships or subscriptions. Take the time to check publication 559, pages 26 and 27 on irs.gov to learn more about the program, or ask your accountant about gifting tax laws. Okay, so now how it works. 4 steps to follow, guys. Pay attention here. Step number 1, I had to break it down between, 1.1, 1.2, because otherwise it would be too many steps. But just ask your inviter for their link and get registered. That's step 1.1. 1.2, download the free Telegram app so your inviter can add you into our English or Spanish group chat. Okay. In our Telegram groups, we welcome new members, answer questions, celebrate each other's success, share Zoom links, videos, etc. Okay. 1.3, once your account is activated, log into your virtual office by going to your eternalseed.com and entering the user ID and password you chose during registration. Okay, that's pretty simple. Step number 2. Okay, once you're already in your back office, click on profile to make sure all your contact info is correct, guys. That's very important. In case someone has to reach out to you, they need to make sure your number is correct, your email. Add your gifting preferences. Super important, guys. When you make it to a senior level, you want to start getting gifts, and people need to know where to send them. So most people use PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Bitcoin, and etc. Okay, the more options you put in there, the easier and faster for people to send you your gift. Understand that Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, many of them have limits, daily limits of how much you can send, how much you can receive. So it's better to have different options in case you reach those limits. Okay. Then you're gonna click on join $25 board. That's where we all start. Then you're gonna choose one of the positions available. You're gonna see different positions available. You can ask your inviter, which one to choose, but you just have to choose one of those. And then you're gonna send your gift to person in senior level, which is the top position on the board. Your gift will be, for example, if you join the $25 board, it will be $25. You will see their gifting preferences. Hopefully they put it in there after you choose your position and you go back to your home screen. It's gonna tell you, I want Zelle, I want PayPal, how they want it. Then you're gonna text or email that person in senior level a screenshot showing that your gift was sent. You have to wait for them to confirm that they received your gift before you're able to take another position. Okay, so just be patient, send them the screenshot, and then once they confirm, boom. Once your initial gift is confirmed, you're welcome to take more positions in the $25 board as well as in the $100 to $3,000 boards. Just ask your inviter to share different strategies with you before taking more positions. All right, we will share, if you stay until the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you some strategies that are shortcuts so you are very successful in the program, okay? At this time, you're also welcome to share your link found in your virtual office home screen with your family and friends. So you're gonna send them the link because remember, everyone must bring 2 people per position they take into the program. If you take different positions, you have to, if you take 4 positions, you have to bring 2 people per each, so 8. But we're gonna show you a strategy of how you can bring less people with more positions. Everyone starts as a freshman, which are the bottom 8 positions. Then you move into sophomore, which are the next 4 positions. Then you move to junior, which are the next 2 positions. And finally, into senior, which is the top position. Okay? Once you make it to senior, you will start receiving your gift from the 8 freshmen who join board. There is not a minimum or maximum time to complete a board, okay? Understand it all depends on the speed of the people in your board, in the board you're a part of. Each board is completed with a total of 15 people, you plus 14. But remember, you are only responsible for bringing 2 people per position you personally take. So this example, you can see that the bottom 8 are the freshmen. So we all start as a freshman. Then once we bring our 2 people, we move into sophomore. Then when our 2 people bring their 2, we move into junior. And then finally we reach senior, which is the one that we're gonna get paid, we get gifted by 8 freshmen, okay? So for example, $25 times 8 is 200. $100 times 8 is 800. That's how you make your gift. You get the money, okay? Understand also, here you're gonna be able to see when was the board created, when was the last time updated. A lot of our boards have been closing in 1 day, 2 days. We're averaging in our team, like 1 board a day closing, which is amazing. If your name is in red, it means that the gift is still pending. So meaning that maybe you send it, but the top position hasn't, the senior hasn't confirmed it yet. Names in black is that you have no invitees, you haven't invited anyone to a program. Names in green, it means that you brought 1 invitee, and names in blue that you have 2 or more. So we want to see all names here in blue. All right, so we go here, step number 4, our final step. Once you complete your board, you will see the word retire next to it, okay? So a lot of people, Carlos, what is that retire? They think they got fired or kicked out of the program. Retire is a good word here, you want to retire. At this time, you need to decide if you want to leave the program, so just leaving, or you can join the next dollar value board. So if you were in the 25, you can jump into the 100, or simply re-gift. That way you have the option to keep inviting more people into the program, and your existing invitees can follow you as well, which could potentially create a residual gifting for you, okay? You regift by joining board of same value of the one you retire from. So if you retire from 25, you click on, you can do that from your back office the same way you did when you joined your first board. So you just go there, boom, and join again. If after completing your $25 board, retire, you decide to join $100 without regifting into another $25 board, then you won't be able to invite anyone into a $25 board any longer. You could only invite them into the boards where you're active, okay? Regifting is not mandatory, but it is highly recommended. Understand that? You can only invite them to the boards where you're active, new people, if you don't regift in the $25 board, but the people you invited, they want to regift into 25, what's going to happen is the computer automatically is going to see if you are in that board. If you are not on the $25 board because you retired and never regifted, then your people are going to follow your inviter. So it's going to look for your inviter, and then it's going to follow your inviter. Okay? So that's why it's important to regift. That way you can continue in the program, inviting more people if you want, opening more positions, and for your existing people regifting. So here are some of the frequent asked questions, guys. Can I be active in several boards at the same time? Yes, yes. You don't have to complete one board in order to join the next one. You can be active in all boards, 25 to 3,000 at the same time if you decide to. Me personally, I took 7 positions in all boards from day one because I know this program works, and I know, I'm gonna be helping a lot of people do it. So you don't have to wait to retire from one board to the next. Okay, you can do it all at once, or What happens if I take a position on a board by mistake, guys? You will need to reach out to person in senior level from that board right away so they can delete that position. Okay, so you will just text them, hey, I'm sorry, I took this position by mistake, but it is important that no one confirms a gift in the back office until it's received. Okay, let's say you're in the senior position, make sure you receive the money, because once it is confirmed, then the position cannot be deleted. So it's very important that you only confirm positions that someone already sent you the gift. And if you take a position by mistake, let them know right away so they can delete it. What happens if I cannot find my two people? Well, you will need to keep working on finding them, since the way the program works is by everyone bringing two people each, guys. I don't think it's so difficult. It doesn't matter what country you're in. $25 gift and $10 activation fee, 35 is really not that much money. I used to be in a program that the minimum was $500. The only way you could get in was 500 or 1,350. But and I understand not everybody has that. But here it could be, as low as $10 plus 25. So as a team, we will support you with videos, live Zooms, three-way calls, scripts, etc. Most people in our team need to reach out to at least 20 of their family and friends in order to find two who say yes. So yeah, even though it's an amazing program, it's only $35, still some people are going to tell you no, or they're going to ignore your message. So it's important that you do not quit the minute 2 or 3 people tell you no. You got to keep trying, guys, because it is so worth it, and they're going to thank you for it when they make their 200, 800, and so on. What happens if someone in my team cannot find their two people? Well, they need to keep trying once again until they find them, or the person who brought them needs to replace them for someone who is ready to go with their two people. So let's say you brought someone, it's been a couple of days, couple of weeks, still doesn't find their two people. You could basically just buy their position and say, hey, you know what? I'll give you your $25 back, and I'm gonna take your position, or because I have somebody ready to go with two people. So you could work that out with them, okay? What happens if I have more than 2 people interested in the program? Well, that's a good problem to have, right? You could lend them to the people in your team who don't have their 2 people yet, as long as they agree to pay you back with 2 people before reaching the senior level, okay? So no one should be getting paid without bringing their people. Or you can open another position for yourself, okay? For every 2 people, you can open a position. There isn't a limit of how many positions you can have. You just need to make sure you bring 2 people with you for every position you take. You could even, it could even be your original 2 people if they decide to get in the program again with you, okay? I know this is a lot of information, guys, but bear with me here. It is so worth it. Is the $10 activation fee or any of the gift refundable? No. The activation fee is considered a donation to the admin team managing the youreternalseed.com website, and it's not refundable, okay? Gifts are not refundable either, okay? At least in this program, you have the opportunity to make up to 800% growth on your initial gift once your board gets completed, versus just leaving it at the bank earning 0.01% most likely, okay? So if you leave at the bank $1,000, $25, whatever you gift here, it's not gonna make you no money. At least here you have the hope, you have the opportunity to make 800%. Can I bring family and friends from other countries into the program? Absolutely, yes. Actually, that's one of the reasons I decided to join this program, because I always wanted to help my family in Cuba, Colombia, Dominican Republic. I have friends all over the world, but before, 500 was too much for them. So now it's only 35. So yes, you can, as long as they are willing to pay the transaction fees that PayPal or Western Union charges, okay? We ask that everything be in US dollars. They are also responsible for checking the gifting tax laws from their countries. Where can I buy Bitcoin or ETH to pay for $10 activation fee? Well, if you're here in the US, it is recommended to buy them from Cash App or Coinbase, okay? If this is your first time buying Bitcoin or ETH, know that it could take about 7 to 10 days for them to get you verified and for the funds to become available. So as soon as you do it, the better. In the meantime, your inviter can help you and your team with the activations. So don't worry if you don't have Bitcoin or ETH yet, okay? Don't let that stop you from joining the program because we always have extra credits, okay? Can I send my gift using a credit card? Yes, if you are in the US and you send your gift through PayPal, it gives you the option to pay by credit card. They will charge you a fee of about 3% of your gift amount. So make sure to use the family and friends option to avoid additional fees, right? All right, can I join the Telegram group chat prior to getting registered in the program so I can get a better idea of how everything works? Yes, you can. Just ask the person who invited you into the program to add you to it. We do ask you not to post anything negative about the program and not to recruit someone from the group into your team. Because if they are there, it's because someone already invited them into the program. So if we see someone breaking the group rules, they will be removed, guys. That's very important. We want to keep the integrity of our group, okay? So now we're going to go over some strategies. I need to drink some water first. All right. So this is an extra. This is a bonus of this video. I know it's already a little long, maybe like 20 minutes already. But if you made it onto this part, you're interested in this, right? So I'm gonna share some strategies that I have learned by doing this, that I wanna, that way if you wanna do it, you can do it. If not, no worries. But this is how to go from $10 activation fee plus $25 one-time out of pocket to $27,740 profit in as fast as a few weeks. It all depends on the speed of the team, and with the residual gifting option, guys. It's amazing, okay? Pay attention, take screenshots, take notes, okay? Number one, you start on your $25 board, okay? So once your board is completed with you and 14 people, you receive $200, okay? Now you're gonna regift 25 so you can keep the residual going, okay? Remember, regifting is optional, but very highly recommended. You use $100 to join $100 board. You're gonna keep $75 for yourself. So profit so far, $200 that you're gonna get paid from the $25 board, minus $10 activation fee, minus 25 to join the board, minus 25 regift, minus 100 to join the $100 board. You still have $40 in the positive, okay? Which is good. Most businesses don't see any positive in the first couple of years. Here you could profit already right away. Two, you start on the $100 board. Ask your same two people from your $25 board to join you, or find two new ones if they don't want to, okay? Maybe they don't want to, you just find two new ones, replace them, okay? Well, not replace them, but bring them into the $100 board with you. Once your board is completed, you receive $800. You're gonna regift 100. You're gonna use 500 to join $500 board. You're gonna keep 200 for yourself. So profit so far, the $40 from step one plus 200, that's 240 in your pocket, okay? Step three, you start on the $500 board. You ask your same two people from your $100 board to join you, or find two new ones. Once your board is completed, you receive $4,000. You're gonna regift 500. You're gonna use 1,000 to join $1,000 board. You're gonna keep $2,500 for yourself, and the profit so far is gonna be 40 plus 200 plus 2,500. So far is $2,740, guys. This could happen in just a couple of days, couple of weeks, months. It all depends, okay? Let me go here. Next. Why I don't see the next thing here? One second. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So, okay. Start on the $1,000 board. Ask your same two people from your $500 board to join you or find two new ones. Once your board is completed, receive $8,000. Regift 1,000. Use 3,000 to join $3,000 board. You're gonna get to keep 4,000 for yourself. You're gonna use 3,000 to join $3,000 board. And I'm sorry, hold on. $500 board to join. Okay, once your board is completed, receive 8,000. Regift 1,000. Use 3,000 to join $3,000 board. Keep 4,000 for yourself. So profit so far is 40 plus 200 plus 2,500 plus 4,000. Now we're talking about $6,740. And remember, you only put $35 out of your pocket, guys. Step 5 is the most exciting one, because that means you made it until the end here. It's not the end, but start on the $3,000 board. Ask your same two people from your $1,000 board to join you or find two new ones. Once your board is completed, you're gonna receive $24,000, guys. Regift 3,000, keep 21,000 for yourself. Profit so far, 40 plus 200 plus 2,500 plus 4,000 plus 21,000. That's where your 27,740 comes from. Isn't that great? By regifting in all those boards, you are positioning yourself to potentially get gifted over and over. Potentially, okay? There's no guarantees here. Remember, you depend on 14 people. You depend on that, that they follow you. There's a couple things in here, but you could potentially make over and over 27,740 by regifting. However, you are not required to regift. In this same example, if you decide not to regift, your profit at the end could be $32,365 instead of $27,740, with the same $35 out of pocket initial activation fee and gift. Wow. Strategy number 2. As I mentioned before, everyone needs to bring 2 people per position taken. However, if you have a bigger network, and I know that you know that you will be able to bring 4 people instead of 2, it is recommended that you take the 2 positions under you by creating a second user ID. You will need to pay $10 activation fee again, but trust me, it should be all worth it. For example, using the sign up link from user ID Mary can create a second ID named Mary2. Then Mary2 will take 2 positions below Mary. At this time, Mary2 will need to bring 2 people for each of the Mary2 positions. So they will go into Mary2 link to sign up, okay? This way, Mary only has to bring 4 people and get gifted 3 times instead of taking 3 separate positions and having to bring 6 people. So by taking 1, 2, 3, you only have to bring 4 people, but if you take 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, you have to bring 6. Just know that you probably will have to wait for the positions next to yours to get filled in order to take 2 positions right below yours, okay? Because positions they get filled, like sideways. You'll understand that better once you get started. I don't want to go into that many details because then this video will be an hour. So here's an example, guys. This is Mary, Mary2, Mary2. If you see, Mary changed her color from black to green because she has 1 invited, Mary2. Even though Mary2 is taking 2 positions, it counts as 1 because it's only one user ID. However, Mary2 brings 1, Mary2 changes to green, and she brings 2, Mary2 changes to blue, right? And then she's gonna bring number 3 and number 4. It's still blue, okay? And then the good thing is, like, once those 8 positions get filled at the bottom, then Mary is gonna get paid, and then this is gonna split the board. There's gonna be 2 boards for Mary2 and Mary2, same thing. So once those 8 bring 2 each, then Mary2 is gonna, both positions for Mary2 will get paid. So it will be getting paid 3 times in a row by bringing 4 people yourself. And of course, those 4 have to bring 2, and the 2 have to bring 2, and so on, okay? But at least you get paid 3 times in a row, and you don't have to bring 2 extra people. Strategy number 3. If you want to get gifted, this is the next level, okay? If you want to get gifted 7 times in a row, this is how I did it, and I know many people on our team are doing that in a row, only bringing 8 people versus taking separate positions, 7 separate positions, and having to bring 14 people, right? Here you're saving how many people? 6. Then you will need to position yourself with a second ID 6 times under your original ID. Understand, you just have to take one ID. You don't have to open 6 IDs. It's just one ID. So for example, using the sign up link from user ID Mary, Mary can create a second ID named Mary 2. Then Mary 2 will take 2 positions below Mary and 4 positions under the 2 from Mary 2. I know this is so confusing, but I understand that you will understand it too, trust me. The 8 people Mary brings into the program would go under the 4 positions from Mary 2, okay? They need to sign up on Mary 2 link. When 7 of those 8 people send Mary her gift, then Mary would make all the money she originally gifted from those 7 positions back. So from when those 7 paid Mary, already boom, she made her money back. And this is the good news, we'll still have the opportunity to get gifted 49 more times, 49 all profit, because the first 7 paid for her 7 positions. The other 49 is gonna be just profit. This is definitely the smartest way to maximize the program if you know that you will have 8 people joining and each of those 8 bring 2 and so on. Okay, this is for people with a bigger network that knows that they're gonna have 2. If they're gonna have 8. If you think you're gonna have only 2, then go the regular way, which is just 1 position. Okay, so here's an example. Mary brings Mary 2 6 times, even though it's 6 times, it's counted as 1 ID. So that's why it changed from black to green. And then Mary 2 is gonna bring 8 people. Okay, 8 people go right there, under there. Boom. That's the way to get paid 7 times in a row, bringing 8 people. I know it's a lot of information. This is a long video. Usually in a live Zoom, we do live Zooms in English and Spanish. Usually here we would open the mics and people can ask me questions. I answer. But if you have questions now, please get back to the person who invited you. If you know me personally, ask me personally, okay? And all right, so get started, guys, get started. If you made it to this part, you're obviously interested in the program. So I recommend that you get in contact with the person who shared this blessing with you right away and ask them for their link to join, okay? Remember, you're gonna join there. If you have $10 in Bitcoin, you pay it right away. If you don't have $10 in Bitcoin, just send the $10 to your inviter so he can pay it for you. He can get you access. You can send it to that person, Cash App, PayPal, however. You know, the spots get filled very fast. We're changing lives. Welcome to our family. God bless you. Come on, I look forward to meeting you, whether in person or in our Telegram group, in one of the Zooms. Come on, let's do this together and change the world 1 person at a time. Take care.